They're just like a little devil on your shoulder, and they're just always like, it's like going in the store and they're just saying, steal. Don't you want to steal? Steal. Don't you want to steal? Welcome back to my channel. Listen, okay, do y'all remember that this used to be like such a style? Not the banging. Are you gonna come out taking pictures like this? When I first was able to get like this little 10-inch weave, and like we used to go to them beauty supply store and be like, please, please, I want it to be longer. I want it to be longer, please, please, please. And they will only get us like this little like 8-inch. If it could have been shorter, they would have got it shorter. They would have been buying bangs for us to get sewn in our head. He's be like, nah, baby, nah, baby, nah, baby, nah, baby, nah. That's too grown. Put that back. And we used to be like, please, please, please. And we used to be like, oh, can I please get Milky Way? And I don't know if y'all remember when they used to like go in the pack, okay, bruh, and they used to put the tracks out. I don't even know if they still do this, but it would be interesting to see. They would lay the tracks all out. Welcome back to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, now we got that way. Okay, so they would lay the tracks all the way out, and then they would cut the tracks in half, and then they would sell half packs of tracks. So what were we getting? We were getting a pack and a half, because that Milky Way was expensive. And you guys, like, it was it human hair? Like, okay, so they were saying it was human hair, and then they got into virgin hair, you know, so I don't know what's next. The weave was so thin. Like, I don't even think nobody understands. Like, the weave was mad thin. But anyway, I don't think that's what we're here to talk about today. So I don't know. You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about how to stop feeling sorry for yourself. We all do it. I do it sometimes. Let's say if there was like 100%, I would do it like almost never. No, I'm just kidding. I say I would maybe feel sorry for myself maybe like 5% of the time. And I will tell you the 5% of the time that I feel sorry for myself. The 5% of the time that I feel sorry for myself, half of that 5% when I feel sorry for myself is when I'm working out. Because I'm like, oh my God, I'm fat, I'm out of shape. Like, I'm never gonna look good. Like, I just wanna leave. Like, I just wanna because I go to like this lit gym. And like the owner, he don't play no games, and like he doesn't really want to hear anything that you have to say. You know, we be over there, we be having the weights, and we be just doing this, and like my arms be so tired, and I just be like, I don't want to do this no more. I'm pitiful, and I just want to go home, and it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I have to go to work, and I have to do this, and I have to and of course you have that, right? You have that part of your mind telling you like, just give up, like this is pathetic, like look at how early it is in the morning, like just negative, talk, and getting you like in this mood that kind of like will stop you from accomplishing what you came there to accomplish for, which is to get a freaking workout. Why in your mind are you saying, oh my God, go home, like you're already here, like look, like the weights are so heavy, and like look at you, your fat is jiggling around, and literally, do you know how I push past that? I'm listening, but I'm not listening. Like my mind, right? Those are thoughts. It's not necessarily like my brain. Those are just thoughts. What I'm thinking is, okay, we're doing the workout, you're probably almost done, like just keep that's what I'm actively thinking. And then all the, oh my God, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, like you have to go to work, like you're gonna be so tired all day. Those are thoughts. There's a difference between your thoughts and what you're thinking. I equate that to the fact that like you can have bad thoughts about people. Have you ever just had thoughts and just in your mind, you're like, stop, what are you doing? Like you're sick. Are you okay? Like, why are you thinking that, right? You have those thoughts, but you don't think that way. You know what I mean? Like something could pop in your head where you could see a girl wearing an outfit and you could be like, oh my God, she looks so big in that, she shouldn't wear it. But do you really think, are you really thinking that? No, it's just a thought. There's a difference between thinking, because thinking, when you think, it's active, right? A thought is almost your subconscious, you know? And so what prohibits you from saying your actual thought is self-control. They have to be in this order: thoughts, self-control, thinking, right? Because without that self-control, if you're thinking a certain type of way, our thoughts generally are irrational. They're not factual. They're not based off of anything. Our thoughts are usually based off of feelings. Thinking is usually based off of what we know. And so you have to be able to separate those. So I say all that to say this: self-control comes into play when those negative thoughts are too loud, and now you're saying to yourself, I have to be here, I need to accomplish this, I told myself I was going to do it, and now I'm going to do it. If you don't have self-control, the thoughts will take over. And when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh my God, I only got 3 hours of sleep, I'm not going to get up and go to the gym because I'm going to be messed up all day, and all these other things, right? Without self-control, your mind will listen to those thoughts and you'll just stay in bed, and you won't get anything done. Another time where I feel sorry for myself is like sometimes like career wise, right? So maybe like the average person, maybe I might say, maybe if I talk in the circle that I'm in and I survey the circle that I'm in, people probably say, oh my God, like you're doing so well in your career. Like you got this, you got this, you got that, you got that. But like I am like comparing myself to people I've never even met before. That's just what I always do. Like I'm always like, the rest of the pack is here and my mind is somewhere up there. So sometimes I will feel a little bit sorry for myself, like in my career situations, or like I have so many aspirations for so many businesses that I want to open. And sometimes I might feel a little bit sorry for myself because I'm like, man, like I just really like want to get a chance to like do this. Like I just really want to get a chance, and I feel like I'm never going to succeed, and I'm never going to have my own business, and I'm never going to do all these things. And all these things just keep going in my mind, going in my mind, going in my mind. And these are negative thoughts, right? But I think that I can do it. And it's not that I think, I know I can do it. So even when I'm getting depressed about maybe like career stuff, or even if you're getting depressed about like financial stuff, self-control has to come into play, because self-control brings you back to reality. Your thoughts are just kind of like floating around there, and they're absolutely, positively, 900.99% of the time ridiculous. And so in order to shut up those thoughts, you have to get some self-control. When you have self-control, you can talk yourself off of a ledge. If you don't have self-control, the thoughts will just, oh my God, and then you'll be ridden with anxiety, and it'll just take over and take over and take over. But self-control is also based off of muscle memory. So when your mind is not doing right, your body is used to doing right. So it doesn't matter what your thoughts are saying, you are used to the machine running in this way. And so even if the system is saying something's wrong, don't do this, but saying all these things in your head, the system is still going to run because it's muscle memory. It's the same thing like when you go work out and you're just like, you're so tired, you're going to pass out. Like you're going to pass out. You're going to pass out. You're going to pass out. That's all you'll be hearing the whole time while you're working out. Your mind will just be saying, you're going to pass out. You're fat. Your stomach's jiggling around. Pull up your pants. Your wig is falling off. Your hair is dusty. You're sweating. You got an eyelash in your eye. And it's so much stuff going on in your mind, right? But if you are used to, yes, okay, I have an eyelash in my eye, my pants is falling down, my stomach is showing, my back is hanging out, my crack is showing, and I'm still working out, I'm still running, because it's muscle memory, because I have self-control. If you fall victim to your thoughts, you're not gonna do nothing. If you start feeling sorry for yourself in a situation or in relationships, and you're never in your mind, you're almost 30, you don't have a man, all your friends have babies, you're not married, you're this, you're that, guys don't like you because you're overweight, you're not qualified, nobody wants you to be their wife. If you listen to all that crap, you might as well not date nobody, okay? If you're listening to all that stuff, you're just setting yourself up for failure. So instead of listening to those thoughts of, you know, pity, it's a pity party in your mind. Have you ever attended a pity party in your mind? They suck. There's no food. There's no coffee. The food, if there is food, is stale, and it's the same crap every single time over and over and over and over again. Pity party in your mind. Oh, poor Ashley. She's this and she's that. And look at everybody around her. They're accomplishing this and they're accomplishing that. And so if you succumb to those thoughts, right? And you actually start to believe those thoughts, guess what those thoughts turn into? Depression. Believing negative thoughts in your mind and actually thinking those thoughts will cause you to go into a state of depression. Now you got to change how you think, and that is extremely difficult. That's how people end up getting eating disorders, drug addictions, and abusive relationships, because they think. Now they're thinking. Before it was a thought of like, maybe I'll never get anybody good enough. Yes.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
What you want for dinner, sweetie pie?
It's not like you're gonna bring it to me.
I could.
I don't like to-go food.
So why are you saying it's not like I'm gonna bring it to you?
Well, I don't know why you're asking me that.
That's insinuating that you want me to bring you something.
Never.
Okay, I'll be outside.
Wait, what? No, you can park the car right there and come inside real quick. Okay?
I'm not coming inside, dear.
Okay, I love you.
Bye.
Okay. He's gonna come inside. So yeah, that turns into depression. And depression is a whole nother beast, because now you have to change how you actually think. So it's really important to get control of your thinking. Thoughts are always going to be thoughts. What you have to control is the impulse to act on those thoughts. So just like if it's saying, hey, you know, you don't have a boyfriend, you're never going to get nobody, no guy's ever like you, everybody always cheats on you. These are all thoughts, okay? These are all thoughts. And honestly, believing the negative thoughts is the easy way out. The hard thing is to address the issue. The issue is, if you're saying, hey, I want a boyfriend, hey, I want to find somebody to settle down with, and that's the issue, you need to attack that, not the thoughts, because the thoughts are always going to be there, to be honest. They're just like a little devil on your shoulder, and they're just always like, it's like going in the store and they're just saying, steal. Don't you want to steal? Steal. Don't you want to steal? Steal. No, I don't want to steal. I ain't never stole from no store. I only stole from my daddy. And I got beat. So I couldn't imagine stealing from an actual store. I had to ask my sister how that goes. She gonna get mad. So anyways, you have to come out of that. You cannot succumb to that feeling sorry for yourself, that pity party. The way you get over it is you implement self-control. Even when the day is going to hell and back, you have to continue to do as you always do, but you got to do it better, because now there's a war in your mind telling you you're gonna get fired, you don't even make that much money, why do you even care about that job, why do you even go there, why do you even do this? Instead of succumbing to those thoughts, and if that's how you really feel, attack the problem. If you're unhappy about where you work at, don't sit around and sulk all day long and say, I only make $7 an hour. I just feel so bad because I'm never gonna be able to buy a Gucci purse, and so I'm just gonna steal it. That's not the answer. And if you start believing those thoughts, your butt is gonna end up in jail, baby. And if you have weave, they don't let you wear weave in jail. Anyways, attack the problem. If you're feeling sorry for yourself for what? Don't feel sorry for yourself because of the thoughts. If it's an issue, attack the issue. If you don't like your job, if you don't like what's going on with it, then start applying to other places. Start networking. Start putting applications. Fix your resume. And maybe you can crank up the work that you're doing at work instead of the pity party. do what needs to be done. Instead of feeling bad about, I just look fat and, you know, I have all this nonsense going on and like I look so big and so, you know, I believe all these thoughts. I'm big, I'm fat, I'm never gonna find anybody. Instead of believing those thoughts and actually thinking those things, attack the issue that is your weight. Get in the gym, get out of the buffet, and do what needs to be done. Do what needs to be done. Don't attend a pity party where you eat more food, because you're actually just making the problem worse. And then you're gonna throw yourself into a state of depression. You know, you're gonna be anxious about everything. You're continuing the ball rolling instead of stopping it. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, honestly, like if you really want to know, how do you not attend the pity party? And the thing is, right, it's okay, like sometimes to just be upset and feel sorry for yourself for a little bit. Like I would say maybe like 5 minutes. I would say maybe you can feel sorry for yourself on a drive home or something like that. But in terms of continuing to carry that on for the rest of the day, for the rest of the time, for the rest of the week, for the rest of your life, you're not going to help yourself. It's okay to sit in your car and cry a little bit sometimes and feel bad and, you know, want things to change. But then you have to take action. Combat those negative thoughts with action. You have to hit it back with action. You don't take those negative thoughts and be like, oh yes, that's true. And now you think it. Yes, negative thoughts. No, F you negative thoughts. Not F you, but you know what I mean. Like forget you. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do all these things that you want to do on YouTube. I know, I'm weird. I literally call myself like a Capricorny. I'm just corny and weird, but it's fine. If you haven't seen my Skims video that I just shot in this ensemble, it is a full get up. I don't want to get up and show it again. Look, I'll get up and show her. Oh, that's it. That's all you get. You gotta go watch my video. You gotta go watch my video. Bye.